One summer moment can change a child's life. Through Toys for Tots Give and Go initiative, your support provides books, games, toys, and outdoor adventures that spark curiosity, creativity, and a love of nature. Whether it's fishing, learning a new sport, reading under a tree, or playing with friends, these moments build confidence and lifelong memories. For too many children, those moments never come. You can help change that this summer. Visit toysfortots.org. Toys for Tots, delivering hope beyond the holidays.
Listen, all you New Yorkers. You see? Taxi.
Okay, man, we're looking around.
This is the 77 WABC minicast.
Well, clearly Graham Platner is no angel, that's for sure. The list goes on and on. You heard the latest doozy tonight coming from a Democrat who says she dated him while he was cheating on his fiancée, and he knew darn well about that terrible Nazi tattoo. How could you not? So more and more people are coming forward, and I have a feeling this is just the beginning. I'm waiting for like the waterfall to open up, just like Niagara Falls. Obviously on the Canadian side, because it's a lot bigger there than the U.S. side. But like it'll be the Canadian side of the falls running over. The cup runneth over. I see it happening. It will definitely happen. It's already beginning. And it's only been a few days. So just wait till it gets onto the old October surprise. Can't wait for that one with this guy. Every day will be October surprise with this guy. But here is Graham Platner. He was on MS Now. And first of all, boy, did he get the soft treatment. And I'm going to go back to Thomas in a moment. But first, listen to Graham Platner, because, again, he's asked in this interview, is there anything out there? And aren't you troubled by these allegations against you? There's obviously a lot of things here that people should really be sort of concerned about. And here's what he said.
You say there's nothing out there that it could be concerning. And this may seem a little bit rich.
There's nothing out there. I just want to make this clear. There's nothing out there that's actually concerning. People will make everything seem very concerning because that's what people do in politics.
What a pathetic, there's nothing out there that's concerning. Everybody walks around with a horrible concentration camp tattoo on from the guards there at the concentration camp. And then everybody goes out there and disparages veterans and says all these other horrific things. This guy truly is in la la land. And then listen to this exchange, because then he talks about how everything was consensual. Everything's fine. This is so normal. If this is normal, I'm on the wrong planet.
Then let me ask you this way. Can you just talk about the nature of the sexting in terms of, can you call for the release of the Epstein files? And can you call out those who have abused women and not be conflicted in any way?
Yes, of course. I mean, I engaged in consensual romantic activities with adults at an earlier part in my life. That seems like a fairly normal thing most people do. Going to an island with billionaires to possibly assault children is a vastly, vastly different thing.
That's a classic. So he's talking about Epstein, saying, oh, this is terrible what people have done. Everything's the Jeffrey Epstein case. And yet, do you find the irony here of the guy who's on an app that's known for young girls, and he claims everybody was above age and he's sexting? I like, again, what John Kennedy and John Fetterman, both sides of the political aisle, came out with in the last 24 hours, saying, Graham Platner, show us your sex messages. Show them. Put them out there. Let's make it public. If there's nothing if this is normal and everything is above board and these people are above age and everything was fine and everything's fine with your wife and you, then put it out there. Let people judge your character, because your character does matter if you're running for U.S. Senate. You're not running for a dog catcher. I wouldn't trust him with my dogs. I'd pretend like I would be like, where's it? What's he doing with my dogs? He's putting a tattoo on them? No, thanks. Keep him away from my dogs. And this guy is dangerous. And yet, listen to the mamsy-pamsy treatment he gets from MSNBC. This is really, I just think, terrible. You listen to one of the hosts there, and he just walks him down the garden path. Now, it's an obvious question. You've done this. Do you regret it? And how can you say that's normal? How do you know they're above age? How do you know they're this? This is not normal for people in the military. We talked about how most people in the military are incredible heroes and incredible great people. And even to this day, I will not disparage Graham Platner's military service. I said before the break, I will always respect his military service because anybody who goes to battle deserves our respect. But I will not respect the man because there is clearly some screws loose with this guy. And many veterans that I've talked to are furious about him. I think even more furious than others because they feel he's giving a bad name to veterans and they feel he's using PTSD, which is something that a lot of veterans have. There's no, to me, that is a clear thing. There is something very serious when you come back from battle, but they don't have a tattoo on for 17 years. And they don't go on and start sexting everybody, and they don't go and do all these other things, and they don't disparage other veterans, and they don't sell out America, as we're just hearing from the allegations tonight. That this woman, a Democrat who dated him while he was engaged, said that he liked the tattoo because it reminded him that the U.S. was the evil bad guys overseas. That's why he liked looking at it, because it's like, it reminds him what a bad country America is. And now he's running for office here? I find the irony just disgusting. So let's go back to MSNBC and their very softball question. Boy, did they tee it up like, oh, I feel so bad for you, sweet, lovely, kind little Graham. You're just so nice and your little sex messages are just so sweet. Here it is. Can we help you? Listen to this. This is preposterous.
With all of the controversies, with the scandals, so-called scandals, it depends on voters' point of view on whether the controversies are scandals. A lot of it, you have said, had to do with PTSD when you came back from service. And my God, I know families for generations have seen loved ones experience this, even when they didn't call it PTSD. The lawyer in me, though, wants to try to figure out what's the timeline. I was going to say without getting too personal, but I guess you kind of need to get very personal if you want to represent the people of Maine in the United States Senate. Give us a timeline for your struggles with PTSD and how you believe it impacted you personally and explains many of the character failings that you yourself have talked about as you've tried working through these. What's the time frame for that PTSD, and where are you now? Are you still experiencing, again, I speak in ignorance because I didn't fight in Iraq and Afghanistan or any war, so forgive me if this last part is ignorant. Do you ever get past PTSD, or does it stay with you?
So I'll just say, I mean, look, much like any kind of treatment or therapy, much like getting over any kind of trauma, there isn't like one day where you're not doing well, and then one day you're magically good again.
I don't even know what to say. That was the most embarrassing question. Oh, walk us through, poor sweet little Graham. You seem like such a nice little sweet Nazi tattoo-wearing guy.
Thanks for listening to The Rita Cosby Show. You can hear The Rita Cosby Show weeknights at 10 on 77 WABC. If you like the podcast, share it with your friends and listen anytime at WABCRadio.com and download the WABC Radio app. Hit that subscribe button on all major podcast platforms. Plus, follow WABC on social on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, and X. See you next time for a new episode so you never have to wonder.
What the heck is going on here?
Roger Stone here. Your dollars are losing ground, but gold isn't. American Sovereign Bullion helps you protect your wealth through real, tangible assets. Through their nationwide wholesaler network, you get some of the best pricing on gold and silver delivered straight to your door. Since 1912, the U.S. dollar has lost 97% of its purchasing power. Meanwhile, gold continues to prove its strength. So call 844-272-2428. That's 844-272-2428. Or visit dyingdollar.com. Request your free gold and silver guide. That's dyingdollar.com.